she has been uniquely the only one who looks like her in a lot of different venues and platforms. It's her. And so she's Asian, she's gay, she is a comedian, she's a woman. She has just distinctly been a very individualized person who hasn't tried to hide it. So in the story, in her story, in the book, I'm the One That I Want, she actually dropped out of high school to become a full-time stand-up comedian.
Okay.
And so, like, I'm all about education. You'll never hear me say otherwise. But it's still it's really interesting to me for someone to show, hey, you can go different routes. You can do it different ways. You just still have to have that same work-hardaholic mentality, that same dedication, that same sense of commitment. And she showed all of that plus some. So she had dropped out of high school, and then she had her first, I can't remember the dates because I'm not looking at it, but like as a late teenager, she had her first show named after her, which is something that there are other comedians who have never had throughout their entire lives.
Right.
So I find it interesting, like when Christina was talking about why we read books, and especially why millionaires, billionaires, CEOs recommend reading. It's always fabulous to be able to look at someone else's example, to see their trials, their triumphs, to see their background, to see if there's an equation or a formula, to see if there's something you can learn to be encouraged, or something you can look at and say, I won't do that. So her story to me is really it's really, really interesting. And it's her telling you the story. So that is what we can gather from her lovely book, I'm the One That I Want.